So,
All right, fuck it. Y'all ready?
well, yeah, I mean, shit.
All right, here we go then.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to another segment of Tales from the Blindside. I got my brothers Jamaal Jackson center stage and Todd Herremans with me so we can discuss finally another win. Dallas,
Yeah.
woo! Big win. Big win.
Big win. Big ugly win. Big ugly win.
man.
Big ugly win, you know? So I was just going, because Todd, I know that you kind of put together, you write down some bullet points of your thoughts from the game. So I'm going to start with you today. How did you see this game going?
Well, my bullet points were kind of in short form on Twitter as the game was going on. Very at first it started out like, oh boy. And then as the game progressed, I was kind of in and out, falling asleep, waking back up. But it was exciting, man. It was sloppy to be expected. But to see him be able to pull it out and get the W again in Dallas, take first place of the conference, just be able to handle business like that. Great to see Rager back out there. I think huge addition out there. Also, I think it was a big boost getting JP back out there. I mean, he didn't look like his old self, but I think it was a lot better than if we would have had last week's line out there. Malata, happy with what I saw over there. That oh boy was right after that first sack he gave up. But I think that's just settling into switching over to the right side. We talked about that, with the weight distribution and stuff like that. And, he tried to quick set him and he just got caught with his weight on his outside foot. But, sometimes it's better to have that shit happen early than down in crunch time. You get it out of your system and then you're just like, oh, all right, motherfucker, I got you now. It's not going to happen again.
Absolutely.
And I liked the energy the defense brought, man. I thought that, they backed up their energy. They backed up their show this time. I thought that they played well. They were all over the field. The defensive line was just a force to be reckoned with. But, I think that early on there was some adjustment that had to happen because with old Uncle Rico out there under center for Dallas, they were pulling every play out of the playbook they could figure out. And sometimes that's tough to defend because you don't know what the hell's going to come at you. So, for the most part, I felt like we held tough and it wasn't pretty, but it was a positive win for sure.
Absolutely. Jack, how did you see it going?
Well, I mean, it's hard to follow that when he covered everything. But so I'm
You didn't really left no meat on the bone. All right.
Why the fuck Doug keep going for two? He don't like JK? What's going on?
There's definitely some.
He goes for two every week. And it's like the first touch after the first score every time. I don't understand the point in that per se. I don't, know if they got some internal issues going on with the kicker over there or what. But it's like every week. Like he even mentioned that he ran out of 2-point plays. Like that goes to show you're running way too many 2-point plays.
Right.
I don't really understand it. The whole dynamic with him and the quarterback, which, everybody's kind of killing the guy for because it was sloppy and, it was to be expected because it's a divisional game. No matter the records, who's playing, who's in, who's out, these divisional games always come down to, I guess, certain plays, so to speak. And it was no different in the Giants game where, my man Ingram kind of dropped the ball, pretty much a touchdown. And, the Birds kind of capitalized off that and sealed the victory. Whereas in this game, man, Ben DiNucci
Yeah.
Like, dude, he was terrible, and he outplayed our quarterback. How?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I just, it's just some of the decision making that 11 was making. It was just kind of like, damn, dude. Like, you kind of build a nice little ledger leading up to this week as far as like eliminating the mistakes,
Yeah.
kind of sort of. But like, damn, man, you can't, like, against a team like Dallas, man. They gave up what 30, or I mean, that defense gave up what 30 something points a game, and
Yeah,
we only
they've been
scored
averaging
15?
30 points a game. They've been averaging
Like,
30 points a game, over 200 yards rushing a game. And then here we are. We only put up 15 points against a team like that.
and here's another thing that's kind of telling. Like, I blame a little bit on Doug. Why some of the owners have to fall on Doug. Hell, you rush the ball for more yards than you throw the ball for. Like, why you stop running?
Yeah.
Like, in no way in that game where Dallas threatened you with plays behind the line of scrimmage and stopping the run game. Hell, the dude Boston Scott averaged an almost touchdown every carry. Like, he was gonna break it every time he touched the ball. So I don't know what's going on, man. And hopefully this bye week will help them, kind of sort things out. But it's some turmoil going on over there.
Yeah, I could just say, getting ready for the game. When you heard that Jordan Mailata was switching over to right tackle, that Lane Johnson wasn't going to be able to play, and then he finds out the night before that, all right, Jordan, hey, man, you had to start this game. At first I was a little concerned just because of how much time that's needed to kind of get comfortable. But, man, I felt like Jordan Mailata held his own out there at tackle. Like you said earlier, he got beat with the quick inside move because he set the defensive end flat on the line of scrimmage.
Too wide.
Yeah, he overset him, and that's something that he was doing even on the left side against New York, where he's trying to jump set the guy, and it was too flat on the line. Defensive end took him inside, but I felt like he recovered throughout the game, and I thought that even when you go back and you look at the game again, he used his hands really well in this game. And he didn't do a lot of catching. He did give up a little push every now and then, but I felt like he started using the punch a little bit more, and that's what he's going to need if he wants to continue to progress on this level.
Well, yeah, and by him not ever having experience prior to 3 years ago, it kind of it benefits him because there are no bad habits because all is what you've been taught. So I just think with him playing as well as he did on the right side, even giving up the sack, like, hell, he played above my expectations because he was doing so well, like getting the hang of playing left tackle, and then they just switched him over midweek because Lane couldn't go. Like, dude, he's showing that, he deserves a roster spot, man, starting spot at that. So I don't know what they're going to do when Lane comes back, with the whole Jason Peters Lane, dynamic, but Jason played well, man. Like, I give him a lot of credit, man. He battled, and they highlighted him a couple times where I was like, damn, that's the old JP. That's the old JP. Yeah. And you're like, if we can get this out of you for the rest of the season, then damn, dog. Like, you can make that ride on out into the sunset a lot more, I guess, glorious than, demanding the contract and then saying you're not going to play over here, you're not going to play over there, and then tapping out. So, shit, finish strong, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect scenario with Jordan getting these reps on the right side too, and showing that he can play. It is going to be interesting what they decide to do when Lane comes back, but I think it's a good problem to have. He got a solid. That's a swing tackle. I mean, you want to have a swing tackle that you can dress every week, even if he's not starting. That's important to have. Then you don't have to get two tackles that are dressing.
Yeah.
You can focus on a center and guard type players.
Absolutely. Now, when I go back and I just went through a lot of the film, going back over the coach's copy, and I did think, like, JP, it was really good to have JP back in the lineup and to see him. Because at first, when I heard about this injury, I was like, man, I don't think we're going to see any more of JP. But you guys were like, hey, we're going to see him again. He's going to be back. And sure enough, here he is. JP came back. And, I mean, you know what? You go back and you watch the film, and I thought that he did a solid job. There was some really good stuff out there, especially in the run game, where he came out there and gave up some nice push, and especially on the backside of the run plays. In pass protection, there were some good things going on. Now there was one play going into halftime when he ended up going down, and I was like, "Oh man, come on, get up, JP, come on, no.
I saw that.
Hold on, big fella, hold on.
Yeah, no, don't you do that, don't you do that. Let's go, big fella." And I saw the play that led up to that, and it wasn't pretty. But you know what? That's going to happen in the game. That's going to happen with anybody,
That's that friendly fire, man.
It's going to happen whenever. So, it's just something that he's going to have to continue to battle through. But I'm like guys who are like you, man. When you have Boston Scott that's out there just running all over the field, why not stick to the run game? It's like they get away from it, and it's like you want to show off what Carson can do with his arm.
Yeah, and I don't even feel like it's showing it off. I feel like he's throwing a lot of passes out behind the line of scrimmage, horizontal. You know what I mean? Just to get the completions. It's. I can understand that used in the right timing, but I just feel like there's way too much of that.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to take a little pressure off of him. Boston Scott came out the first play of the game and ripped it for, what was it, 11 yards?
14 yards, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bro, why you got to go and start throwing the ball? Like,
Dude,
let feed that man. You know what I mean?
They average more rushing per rush than they did per pass.
Yeah.
So why would you? I just for the life of me, I didn't understand that. And you're going up against a team that they're dead last. They're going down in history right now. Like, they're making history about how many points and how many yards they're giving up. They don't stop anybody, and we struggled to score 15 points against them.
Yeah.
Like, that's bad. And it was a lot of things that were left out there. That was some good. It's just, when you're playing a team like that, expectations of a blowout, and like you said, Trey, like, that's supposed to be a stat game. Like, hey, man, it had the stats. The defense showed up, special teams showed up somewhat. And it's just the offense, man, each and every week, man, they find a way to be like, to make you cringe at the end.
Yeah, especially when you come out there. I mean, you're bringing back Rager, you're bringing back Dallas. I felt like the Rager and Dallas coming back was a little rushed because you're getting ready for Dallas week. I mean, when you look at Dallas Goedert, they were saying that he was coming back from an ankle fracture and a high ankle sprain. So I felt like, you know what, maybe we need to let him sit and wait for after the bye week. Rager coming back off of whatever was going on with his thumb. But I felt like, you know what, I think they were smart with the way they used them in the game plan, where you didn't really put them in danger. How did you guys see the same way?
Well, I mean, I don't feel like they were really cautious with Rager. I feel like they used him how they thought they wanted to use him early on. The thumb's probably healed. He's ready to rock as long as he can hold the ball and stuff. And that's great. But yeah, I thought that they used Goddard very limited, very smart. In building the confidence back up, getting him back in there, not having to really rely on him as one of the weapons yet. Because you still got Fulgham out there doing his thing, and I think that you need to throw it to the hot hand,
Absolutely. Okay, so Jack, now we're gonna go ahead and talk about this play because I know everybody is like, oh my God, Carson Wentz on this one particular play on the 4th and 3. All right, with the empty backfield, they come out there, you rush to the line of scrimmage. You only have 5 seconds on the play clock. Like, a lot of people don't understand like how much that plays into what's going on with that particular play.
Yeah. And what was kind of confusing about it, and I see why, Pryor and Kelsey kind of got mixed up on that, because the guy that actually blitzed, he wasn't even the mic. They were shifting over. I think he was like the Will or the Sam, or like, the strong side backer. Like, they was in the middle of a shift. And as soon as the snap came, he hit it. Yeah. So you see Kelsey like trying to like react late, but in that situation, you're kind of dealing with a younger guy at right guard. Just go behind him. But it's one of those situations where.
But Kelsey
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. But Kelsey went left, though. You know what I'm saying? Even though you had the one technique there, everybody was to the right. I just felt like Kelsey should have posted with his left hand and kept his eyes right instead of going left because everybody was.
Out the break, yeah. I mean, because that's how we're taught at center, the whole triangle thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got this guy to these two. So you step where adjacent, to aiming at your the down backer, no matter where he is. You know what I'm saying? So if he's to the right, he should be stepping to his right, posting with his left.
Yes.
But like I said, when it happened like right in the middle of a shift. So they're expecting 55 to be like in the BC gap, 54 to be in the A gap, so on and so forth. But when they moved at the last minute, 55 stayed there and then he hit it.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, we're in scat protection. I know normally we go on Mike 54, not Mike 55, but it just on the snap, 55 hit it. So and I think it was one of those mistakes, one of those situations where, it was a mistake on the line part, but the quarterback saw that. It's coming at you. You can see that. Help us out. Like, get rid of it. Like, don't eat it. You know what I'm saying? We fucked up. That's on the line. Because of the scat protection, you got the 4 down and a known rusher, whoever that may be. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That could be the guy outside, that could be the guy on this side, or it could be the Mike. Yeah. So whoever comes, you got to react to that. And it was just one of those places where they rushed the call to play. The time was running out, and Dallas just timed it perfectly.
Yeah, they did. And now normally when you say known rusher, 54 Smith is usually the known rusher when it comes to their blitzing. So now you go into this situation, but even still, he was to the right. So Kelsey, step right, don't go left. You went to the one technique.
Right. I think they all need to be a little like not so man on in that scat. They should all jelly set a little bit, because at 4th and 3, you're gonna get a stunt, you're gonna get a blitz,
you're gonna get something. Right.
You just all got to jelly set back together and then just see how it shifts out. But that's tough to do with a young line and with not much time left on the clock, and you're out there trying to make this happen, and well, these young kids just trying not to get beat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Somebody starts slaying hard
he's locked on that. He's locked on that nose and like, fuck it, I'm not letting him go. Yeah. And Kelsey's like, all right. I mean, it's too late now.
Yeah, it's too late now.
That lack of preseason and training camp, that like situations like this, like we used to go through that all the time with Juan. Juan would point at the scout team and tell them, run this blitz here, blitz there, and we don't know which way it's coming. You just got to react.
Yeah,
and that's what they're lacking right now. That prep time.
Yeah, exactly. And even still, you coming out to you break the huddle at 3 seconds left on the play clock. You get up to the line of scrimmage. You only got 2 seconds left on the play clock. Why not just use one of your 3 timeouts instead of just trying to? You know what I'm saying? You had 3 timeouts. You need
That's coaching, man. That's coaching.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody like, well, Wentz should have did this and everybody else should have done that and yada yada yada. Y'all should have called a damn timeout. Because right now you fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't made the right call. No one knows what's going on. Everybody's in disarray. You know what? Hey, man, because we're about to give up a sack right here. You got one to burn. Yeah. I mean, you have 3 timeouts. Call a damn timeout.
Right. Holding them things, man. He holding them for halftime.
Yeah.
You get to cash them in at halftime, right?
Yeah, you cash them in, you get a little rebate.
Hey, boy, I'm emptying the clip, boy. Shit. Hey, man, what you calling time out for? Because I can. Like,
let's see some dominance.
For real, man. Call it damn time out. So now here comes the blitz. And I mean, I know it because Carson, and this is my thing, and a lot of people don't understand, is that when the practices are, the quarterback always has his first read in practice. You know what I'm saying? His first read is always there. So he gets the ball to his first read, everybody feels good, and we move on to the next play. Yeah.
Great job, guys. Great job.
Good job. All right, yeah. But then
offense
you get
looking sharp.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That one ball touched the ground. We had amazing practice. Now you get your ass in game situations. They take that first read away, and you're like, oh, shit. Hey. Now you're in panic mode.
And they go 15 for 27 for under $120. That's what it is. Like, hey, I mean, shit. Hey, I can just imagine, like, how the team meetings are. Like, I know ain't nobody. They ain't saying nothing to Carson. They not getting on him. Y'all know how it is. Hey, man, he make all the money. It ain't never his fault. Like, somebody miss a block. He go one. Hey, Jack, why? Hey, man, I'm the center. I block him too. Hey, it's my fault. All right. I gotta do better.
We gotta get better.
Cause they blaming everybody else. I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Man, and it's just like because even in that situation, the first read was supposed to go out to Boston Scott to the right, and then it's like, all right, they took that away, and then it's like, uh-oh. And yeah, you had two receivers open over the top, but hell, by the time he got ready to throw that thing, shit, Vandenbosch was on his ass.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I think that's something that, Coach Stoughton and them, I mean, that I'm quite sure they go over it, trying to like pick up stuff on the fly because, that's 90% of the time what happens. Like, you don't know where every blitz is coming from. You don't get all the calls right. So you just got to react like we used to do. I mean, it's just the reaction drill, like, mirror drill, like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, but either way, it was just awful. I mean, for the
what it seemed like to me was that Wentz was having a hard time judging how fast these motherfuckers were coming into space. Like, like it seemed like he thought, oh, I still got another second. You know what I mean? Like, I still got time to make this. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Like it happened on the one he rolled out on too.
Yeah,
like I thought, but he had nobody to throw to there.
Throw that bitch.
Like,
throw that to the hype man that's over on the sideline.
And like that was more like revealing when they showed the instant replay. And he was like doing this. I'm like, who are you talking to? There's nobody there.
There's nobody.
Like, throw it away. Like, what are you doing? And he
trying to fake out the blitzer. You're trying to fake out the blitzer.
No, it was two guys right there. Like, I was like, who are you pointing at?
But it was jacked up from the start though, because I think he went to hand off to the other side and the back went the other way, and then he was just like, fuck it, I'm out of here.
He went the wrong way though. Like the receivers was on the other side of the field.
Right. Yeah, they were like,
you don't want to go over there, but I mean, it's just it's a lot. It can be a lot, but man, you just got to clean up some of the decision making, man. Like, cause the athletic ability is there. Like the flashes are there. You see the heroic plays and the come from behind drives, and it's just like, why do we have to come to that? Why can't it just be just smooth sailing from quarter one till the end? Why is it always filled with some type of drama, some type of a turnover or two or three or four? Like just play a clean game.
Yeah,
I don't like the head first diving he's doing either.
No.
Like when he runs
reckless.
It's a little reckless. All that head first dive is nice to get your wig split open. You know what I mean?
It could definitely happen. But before we move any further, we're going to get more into it, but we got to pay some bills, man. So, Todd, man, tell us a little bit more about Body Check.
I got a little something.
Okay, there you go.
Ready?
Okay. Yeah, we're ready.
Election got you losing sleep. COVID got you feeling anxious. Are you inflamed? Do you like CBD? Fuck yeah, you do. What's not to like? It's an all-natural option to prescription drugs that actually works. A few years ago, a couple of badasses who were pondering their life course got together and built a company called Body Check Wellness. Body Check Wellness is a health and wellness company that specializes in full spectrum hemp-derived CBD products. Why use Body Check Wellness? Well, because it's not crap like a lot of the other brands. They take their sourcing very seriously. All their hemp is grown, not farmed. That means that it's grown with your hands, not big machines. The quality of the product is excellent when it's done that way. It's all organic. It actually uses glacier water to water it, and it's grown out in the beautiful mountains of Colorado. It is, in fact, the best CBD product on the market. Don't believe me? Go to bodycheckwellness.com and find one yourself. They also have a line of mushroom products, if you're into that kind of thing, and dog treats as well. use promo code BodyCheckWellness. Use promo code Blindside for 20% off your purchase. Go to bodycheckwellness.com and use promo code Blindside for your purchase to get 20% off. That's BODYCHEK, like in hockey, eh? Wellness, WELNESS.com. Find out for yourself.
There you go. All right.
Fucking Don Draper.
Yeah.
Got with the advertisers, baby.
Yeah. A group of badasses. That's what I'm talking about. So, man,
yeah,
all right.
Bona fide badasses.
Yeah, bona fide. Absolutely.
Hey,
all right, so
all fact checked, true.
All right, so here we go, man. Let's get back into this thing, man. I tell you what, though, when you look at the receiving core that we have right now, I know that, you know, we're Deshaun Jackson is down. Who knows what the hell is going on with Alshon? You know what? Let's talk about Alshon Jeffrey real quick. What do you think is going on there?
I think they're gonna trade him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they're gonna try to. I think, you know, I don't know who out there would try to take on that contract. But what? Okay,
I have
so
a
this
hard
is
time forming a thought about it. Really, I don't have any kind of like insight. Like, is he hurt? Is he upset? Like, what's the deal?
Let's ask Josina Anderson.
Yeah,
she knows.
Yeah, she
Josina?
knows.
Yeah,
Josina. Yeah, she would know.
She always get the scoop, bro. She always
got the scoop. Got the scoop.
Get the scoop. But so this is one thing is does that same rule apply that back when we played? You know, it was like if you got hurt, you know, if you want to try to, you know, massage it a little bit or prolong it, you make sure that you don't get out there on that field and get the camera on you. You know what I'm saying? Because you remember how it used to be, you know, where
I mean, you know, vets know about that one, man. If you're injured and you're on the borderline, you know, you need to work out in a bubble with no cameras.
Yeah, so
you know, as soon as they get him on film, running the dig route.
Yes. So that's why I'm trying to figure out, like, is that rule still applying? Where if you're injured, if you go out there and you practice and they get you on film, then now that shows that, hey, you're healthy enough to move around. Then now we can make something happen.
Go run a post route right to the airport.
Yeah, you know.
Get him up out of here. Get him up out of there. Yeah, I mean, I think it still does. And I think tomorrow is the trade deadline, right?
Yeah, right along in
there. So I mean, we should be hearing something. If he didn't practice, last week, or they ain't got him on film, because I don't think they practicing this week.
Well, he had one practice, but then he came back with a foot injury after the practice. So
he must have got wind.
Yeah. So So I'm like, all right. Yeah. So he's like, damn that. Oh, y'all got me on film? Oh yeah. I got something brand new for y'all now. This is something totally different.
This is
that old thing. That's fine.
Yeah, that old thing. Yeah, that's all right. This right here. This is brand new.
Hey boy, man, hey man, no, like the players nowadays, they got so much power, man, so much.
Yeah, I know. Oh man,
they get to tell the coaches when they're gonna practice.
Yeah. Hey, I need a rest day.
What?
Bro, you can remember laying in the training room being like, man, I ain't fucking practicing today. I'm taking a day off. I deserve it. And then next thing you know, you freaking out there running calisthenics, getting warmed up.
Yeah, go ahead and get ready.
Right in the middle of practice.
Rick, I'll put some damn lights on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, here go these lights. We're going to take these lights on you. Now get on out there. Let's go get this work in. Fucking
full body cramp.
Yeah.
Before going to meetings and shit, and still practice the next day. Like, what?
Yeah, let's go. But now it's like, all right, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, y'all got that camera out there? All right. Yeah, I'm going to run a little route here. Oh, yeah, man. No, I'm a foot. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling that. Yeah, I need another couple of weeks. So I mean,
but the receiving core, they look like they getting healthy at the right time. You know.
Yeah.
Rager did good yesterday for the limited action they gave him. I mean, I expected him to go, vertically downfield, but they kind of let the Hightower kid. That's kind of like been his main job now. But he didn't do a good job fighting for that one pick.
Yeah.
You gotta, hey man, you gotta make a play for your quarterback. Like, gotta help him out now. I gotta help him out. I gotta play defense. Sometimes you gotta play DB.
Yeah.
Like every receiver played DB.
Yeah, at some point,
right.
that happened,
Yeah.
And I felt like Carson overthrew him so much on that play there. Anyway,
Yeah.
Because the ball was probably about 3-4 yards ahead of him, and Diggs just had a better angle at it, and he accelerated towards the ball. So, yeah. And a lot of people saying that the wind took the ball, like, hey, the wind took the ball. All right, Okay.
Where did it took it? Where did they take it?
I don't know. It took it to Diggs' hands. I don't know. So there you go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but the receiving core seems to be shaping up. I don't even think, at this point, like how do they implement Alshon?
Yeah.
It's like
let's go. We need you to go this way.
Because sooner or later, they got Dallas Goedert back. They're gonna get Zach Ertz back. Who else? Well, my man Whiteside, he's just falling off the jet just completely. Like he don't even play special teams. That's amazing. I thought every receiver plays special teams. Like every.
They don't even put him at gunner or anything. None of that. But I tell you what, man, that damn Travis Fulgham, man, he is for real. I think that he is a for real receiver. I think that he and Reagor are definitely the future of this offense. He, Reagor, and Dallas Goedert are definitely the future. You can still see Ward getting mixed in there. I saw Ward drop a couple of passes that he would usually catch for us, but I thought that all in all, that these guys, they came out there and they did what they had to do, but Carson just has to make better decisions with the ball. That's just to come out of this game with 4 turnovers. I know you're happy that we got the win, but it wasn't a good win where everybody walks out of it feeling like, all right, yeah, we got to win. Everybody's kind of walking away from this feeling like damn,
woo.
Yeah.
You're right. It's you're gonna walk in the Nova candidate, get them looks like you actually lost. Like,
right? Yo, those were the worst days.
The worst days, man. You go in there, motherfuckers in the cafeteria don't even want to speak to you. Like, damn, I can't get a home today.
You look at the coaches like, motherfucker, we won.
Yeah.
Right.
No, not today. Not today. That was not a win. That was not a win.
Boy, that was man. Yeah. But what can you do, man? 3-4-1.
What can you do?
I said, they 3-4-1. So they had some bright spots on defense too, man. Like, man, the young fella, man, T.J. Edwards.
Yes.
He had a monster game.
Yeah. Now that's what I was going to switch over to is on the defensive side of the ball, man. I felt like our defense really came to play, and I know that we were missing the white snake, but I felt like our linebacker core played a lot better this week.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, man. I just think the young fella had a pretty good outing, man. Like I think that was the linebacker type that they was missing, like a thumper, like a guy that can get in there and get into the fight with the interior linemen, so to speak. And man, he had a sack, forced fumble, like 12, 13 tackles. It was all over the place, man. And I think he was just coming off of IR. So, he was like much needed. And, from last night's game, he was upgrade over the white snake.
Over the white snake, down. Over the white snake.
Yeah.
And then, the D-line came to play too. Like, Brandon BG had another sack. Man, he's making the case for himself, man. I know they're not having the whole Pro Bowl thing this year, but he should definitely make the Pro Bowl and have some All-Pro honors if he keeps it up. Because he like makes timely plays every game.
Right.
Most of his sacks are script sacks.
Sack fumble. Yeah.
So, he's going after it, and what, I think this is year 10 for him, 10 or 11.
Yeah, something like that.
He's playing at a high level, man. He's strong when he gets out there and he's working the corner on these guys. I thought what was great to see also was Fletcher had a big game. Especially lining up on somebody like Zach Martin, who's a solid offensive lineman, and Fletcher got him a couple times, and that was great to see. I just thought I love to see the whole D line just getting after it. They bring so much energy, and it just the whole defense vibes off of that, and people are coming up and thumping. That's one thing that I don't know if it was the linebacker switch or what, but I just felt like we were out there hitting so much harder this week. Maybe it's just because it was Dallas week and everybody really caught that vibe in the locker room or what, but I felt like they were out there thumping this week compared to last week.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that the defense definitely came to play. One of my things was because I know somebody was like, "Did Schwartz have a really good game?" And I kind of thought about it a little bit, and I'm like, okay, was it Schwartz having a good game, or was it that DiNucci just sucked? Because to me, I just felt like that young kid, sucked. This makes it a little personal. He struggled. He had a rough game. It looked like the stage was way too big for him. He looked extremely nervous. It looked like in coverage, anytime they dropped guys back and covered the receivers, he had no idea what to do with the ball. And then he started panicking and tried to hurry up and get away from everybody. He didn't want to take a hit. It seemed like to me every time that he threw a little side pass, he was more focused on how pretty the ball spent in the air than the actual throw the ball downfield and make some plays. And so that's where I was kind of like, all right, I felt like our defense played with great energy, but it was up against DiNucci.
Yeah, fucking Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico, bro.
He's slinging that bitch side on. Yeah, I had the same feeling, even coming out of like their first couple of drives. I was like, man, it's just the moment is just too big for this guy. Like every pass he threw, it was either down the line of scrimmage, a screen pass, or something like under 10 yards. Like he was nervous the whole time, and the pressure kind of got to him a little bit. I would say, like you said, Fletcher did have a good game against one of the better guards in the in the league, and Zach Martin. But like overall, like every D lineman like got pressure and like made an impact on the game. Vinny had a sack. Your boy from Florida State, he damn near decapitated. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he shows up each and every week. It's interesting to see like what's his role going to be, down the line. It's kind of like shaping up to have that D line, like how the Giants had the year they won the Super Bowl with all those pass rushers. I mean, if they keep it up, man, like they're already, I think they're number one in sacks, right? It should be. They were like tied for second. They're right up, they're pretty high. Yeah, so man, and they're getting these banged up teams at the right time. It just seems like the chips is falling in place for the defense. So, to go back to did Jim Schwartz have a good game? I just think his players, flourished in the defense that he called. Because he didn't even have to send nobody.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, and then when they did send a blitz or two, they had no problem. I feel like our blitzers still struggle with the actual rush itself because they run into the blockers instead of having some type of plan.
They don't have a plan. Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of just run up and I'm going to run into the blocker instead of having some type of rush move to get to the quarterback. But you know what? Hey, man, we walk out of here. Defense came out there and did their thing, and that was a big positive.
Yeah, the defense did their thing, and the bye week's coming at the perfect time.
Yeah, yes, it is. But before we get into the bye week, let me just pay one more bill here. Autumn is in the air, and Manscaped is here to ensure you don't carve your pumpkins while grooming. By pumpkins, we actually mean your boys downstairs. In fact, Manscaped is on a mission to change the way you approach caring for your balls. And a great news, they just released their products in the UK, Canada, and Australia. You can't forget about the best trimmer for your butt, balls, and body. The Lawnmower 3.0 trimmer offers a replaceable ceramic blade and advanced skin-safe technology, which helps reduce grooming accidents. Their new Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer uses the same skin-safe technology when you're trimming those delicate nose hairs of yours. The Crop Care Kit includes the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant. Everyone knows pumpkin spice lattes and ball deodorant go hand in hand. The Crop Care Kit also includes the Crop Cleanser Body Wash, a full body wash that you can also use on your hair, and the Crop Mops ball wipes. You never know when an opportunity strikes, so you should always be prepared. Plus, you don't want to stink when you're sitting around that Thanksgiving dinner. If you suffer from stank foot, if you suffer from stank foot or stand on your feet all day, then I have the perfect product for you. It's the Foot Duster. Foot deodorant that's made with cooling tea tree oil that offers a pleasant experience for the stankest of feet and allows you to take your shoes off with confidence. The Manscaped Refined Cologne is a cost-effective way to smell clean and fresh for your date. The Crop Cleanser Hair and Body Wash is designed with aloe vera and sea salt to leave your skin clean, fresh, and moisturized and reinvigorated. These formulations are all vegan, cruelty-free, dye-free, sulfate-free, and paraben-free, so you know your manhood is in good hands. Get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com with the promo code SIDE, S-I-D-E. Again, you get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com when you use promo code SIDE, S-I-D-E. Make your balls a priority this fall. They will thank you.
Fucking brilliant, man. Just brilliant.
Great job, man.
I was like, dude, who wrote this, man? Like, the stankiest of feet? Then we gonna be stank feet, the balls? What the fuck? It's
all of the products that Manscaped sell, man. You know, they yeah.
The pumpkins, very festive. Man.
Yeah, very festive, man. We touched
Great
on all of
job.
that, man. Yeah, I got you. You guys have kits coming to you guys, actually. So, you know, so you guys can try it out and see how it comes, you know?
Your balls will thank you for it.
Yeah, your balls will thank you. So now, man, let's get back to this thing, man. All right, so yeah, so let's finish. So now, you got the bye week coming up, man. Doug said, you know what? Fuck that. I'll give y'all ass 2 days off. I need y'all back in here on Wednesday.
He did?
Yeah.
Doug cracking the whip, ain't he?
Yeah. Doug say, damn.
I mean, yeah, man. Nah, he gonna change his mind.
I think that depends on what they're doing on Wednesday.
I mean, Doug said, look, we got to get better. I need y'all back here on Wednesday.
Yeah, but he did also say by rule he has to give them like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off or something like that.
All right, have you back in here on Sunday then. I mean, you know.
they can't leave anyway, really. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do anyway during the middle of a pandemic? I mean, it's not like
where you going?
Yeah. Might as well get in here and get better. Got lots to get better.
Yeah. What were some of the favorite things that y'all did for the bye week?
Oh man.
Oh. Whew.
Go to Miami. Go to Cali.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Miami. Yeah. Yeah, Miami was always a good trip for during the season, you know.
Jack said, "No, why would I go home?
Why would I go home? Like, I didn't go there."
Yeah, it's a little different.
Then I gotta go. Then I gotta go.
Right?
Go see everybody.
I mean, yeah. Now I'm going home. Now we're gonna go out to eat, and I gotta pay for it. No.
Hey, probably all feel some type of way, Jack. Go out to South Beach, don't say nothing to nobody.
A couple times, you know, when I did go back home, well, we did go out. Like, I mean, it was. I noticed real quick how different my life changed. Like when I was growing up in Miami to now I'm another player in Miami. I'm talking, man, we had VIP this, drinking bottles that. We had every club, like, and I don't even go to clubs. Like, so, you know, it was a lot different. You know, they didn't treat me like the guy that grew up over there.
Yeah, things changed.
Yeah. Are we charging Discord tonight? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah. Because now, Jack, because you're from what? You're from Overtown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's not typically the place you want to be from, aka First 48.
Yeah.
Lots of first 48 footage.
Lots of first 48 footage, yeah. So, it was rough, but South Beach, by the proximity being so close, people get like this misconception of what Miami really is.
Oh yeah.
All that shit.
They think it's all cool. You make a wrong turn.
Take a ride over the bridge.
It get a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different. I mean, you guys knew firsthand. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Because we came down. Yeah. And actually, that was before the Dallas game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Did you score in that game, Todd?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was when Mike. We had Mike on the squad, right? Or no?
I don't know.
No. Okay, no, I didn't score against. I scored against Dallas when Mike threw me the ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was Yeah, man. So.
Yeah. Already. Yeah. Good times, though, man. Good times.
Probably my best bye week, though, I would have to say, or else my wife would kill me. We went to Paris and I got engaged and changed my life forever.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Shout out to Mrs. Herremans.
Yeah, Mrs. Herremans.
Wow, yeah, that's awesome, dude. I mean, I didn't get engaged in my bye week. I got engaged after I retired.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
It was trending that way,
Jack.
but it was trending that way anyway. So like, shit, we've been together forever.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever.
Forever.
You know it's a long time when you take the four off that motherfucker. So
yeah, it's just ever. That's cool, man. That is cool.
Yeah. So bye-week stories, man.
Yeah, I always just try to shoot down to the crib, down to Florida myself, or else hit Miami for a little while. That was usually pretty much it, We had the bye week, because I mean there was one stretch, but shit, we had our bye week after week 15, 2 years back to back.
So late. That was bad. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah. Was that the bye week when we came down there to your classic down in D-Land?
Oh man, was that during the bye week?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
Oh no.
Because you died twice, Todd. So
that was an off-season thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
great times.
Yeah. I don't. I took care of myself during the season, Jack. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. That was
the season. We were all business during the season.
That's when I found out LJ was like the funniest individual ever.
Hilarious.
He's so funny, man.
El Boogie.
Fucking JB walking around the hotel. He can't find his pants. Like, dude, what you doing?
His tighties,
His tighty whiteys. He's like, I don't know.
Yeah, wear your pants. I don't know.
The lady's like, your friend is walking around with with underwear on. I'm like, what you mean? He come knocking on my door. I'm like, yo, where the fuck your pants? I don't know, man. What you mean you don't know? I don't know. It's like, oh my God. We gotta find his man.
You gotta get him some pants.
No, it was crazy. It's crazy.
Because that was when they pulled Todd over. So Todd, you got pulled over, right? Somebody got pulled over. And LJ was in the car. So I tried to pull over and try to get out to go talk to the officer. Yeah. And the police officer said, hey, get him back in your car.
But you better sit your ass back down.
I got pulled over in the rental.
Yeah. So then LJ in the back seat, Mama said, get your ass back in that car.
I'm like, dude, they got pulled over. Fucking beer cans all empty underneath the thing. It smells like straight alcohol.
But we took care of ourselves.
Took care of it, though. Yeah. Man, that was a crazy weekend, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. Yeah, but we
made great time this weekend.
Yeah.
Also, during what was that, bike week?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole golf tournament that your ass missed. I'm like, dude, we can't get him up now. He's dead.
Yeah, where's Todd? Todd is dead.
He can't get up.
I just needed a little bit of rest, guys. Just a little bit of rest.
Where's Todd? He's dead. I don't know.
Hey, man. Hey, he ain't getting up. He's not getting up, man. Like,
he's dead.
He's gone, man. We'll just come back later.
Get him later.
Man, boy, like, yeah, that was fun, man. That was fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
that was fun.
Before we get out of here, Jack, you want to talk to us about the trucking business, man?
I do not. I'm sorry because it's like we can't. I mean, we don't pub it because it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's already. But my wife does have a salon.
Yeah, salon, yes.
For the ladies out there, 7 Zen Hair Artistry. You know, provides a great service. It's located at 523 Delsey Drive in Sewell, New Jersey. I live kind of close by or whatever, but that's not my address. But yeah, come in and ask for D. She'll hook you up. Tell her I sent you. And no, don't tell her I sent you because then she's gonna think I'm cheating on her. Don't do that.
Now, what's the name of the salon again?
7 Zen Hair Artistry. And you can check her out on YouTube at 7 Zen Hair Artistry, same thing.
All right, cool, man. That's what I'm talking about, dog. We got all our bills paid, man. We got it done. We talked about the game. We talked about the bye week. I mean, I think we got it all in.
Yeah, we got it all in.
What about players of the game, bro?
Oh, yeah. What about the players of the game?
Oh, yeah, that's right, man. Players of the game. Yeah, all right. So, okay. So, all right, who do you guys have for offensive player of the game?
Oh,
that's a tough one for me. I went with Rager on a successful return.
Okay.
Believe it touchdown.
Oh yeah, he did. I'm gonna have to go with the old bodyguard, man. I gave it to Jason Peters.
Oh, JP. All right.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't give up a pressure. He didn't give up a sack. You know, a little dramatic, you know, here and there. But hey, man, he played every play and held his own.
Yeah, he did. I gave mine to the other tackle, Jordan Mailata, for switching over, playing right tackle, and being able to go out there and hold his own, man. You know, I thought that he played a solid game, you know, especially with that switch. So late.
I actually also was going to pick an offensive lineman, but figured since we're all offensive linemen, I was trying to break outside of the bubble.
Yeah, which I appreciate that, though. You went really good.
I appreciate that.
That was awesome.
Who y'all got for defense? Who you got for defense?
Go ahead, Jack.
Oh man, for defense, it's a slew of guys that kind of like played well, but you know I got to give it to the old elder statesman, Brandon Graham. You know he kind of started it with the sack fumble, and he's been, you know, next to Fletcher Cox, one of the most consistent players on defense we've had all season. So I'm giving it to him.
All right, Todd.
Yeah, I'm going with Big Fletch. I feel like playing against an all-pro tackle this game and getting his work done. I thought that he had an outstanding game for rising to the level of who he was playing against. You know.
And congratulations to the big fella, 50.5 sacks. That's pretty big for an interior lineman.
Absolutely.
So yeah, he getting after it.
Yeah, man. Well, I went with T.J. Edwards, man, just so we could switch it up a little bit. I thought that T.J. Edwards came in there and did a solid job, man. I think he's the middle linebacker that we're looking for. So hopefully he'll continue to keep progressing, man, and showing off, because he even looks like a middle linebacker, and that's what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool, man. We got our players of the game, too. Yeah, man. There we go.
Hey, what are you guys doing for the bye week?
Shit, I don't know. Probably go to the studio and paint for a little bit, you know. Relax.
Paint. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Oh, you just asked that question.
I'm up here, probably just hanging out. Hopefully it don't snow too much, you know what I mean?
Oh, you up this way?
Yeah, I'm up north.
Up north. Yeah. Shit, I don't know. We ain't doing nothing. I mean, I got plans for like the New Year's or whatever, but not nothing this week.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna chill, man. I'll probably go hit the golf course a little bit, man. Paint. You know.
In 40-degree weather?
Oh
Yeah, you
yeah.
just put some layers on there,
Yeah,
get
man.
nice and warmed up.
Yeah.
Get you a transfusion before you leave the clubhouse.
Yeah,
Get
absolutely.
your insides warm.
Perfect weather. Perfect weather.
I hear
Get
you,
out there. As
man.
long as it's not breezy, because I don't need it the wind to take my ball. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
the wind was cutting
Or-
today.
Yeah.
Or you can go to Top Golf and hit them heaters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been over
Yeah.
there. And I'm, out in Moulton, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
no
man.
free ads. No free ads out here. So yeah. Fuck that.
All right, cool. Well, cool, man. Well, enjoy y'all enjoy your bye week, man. Enjoy just some stress-free football. Kick back and relax, man. And shit, we'll get back to it in 2 weeks from now.
All right, y'all.
All right,
Man.
fellas.
All right, fellas, man. Till the next time, man. Y'all be good.
Later.
Yo.
Toodaloo, motherfucker.